Hello.
There. How are you?
Good, good. I'm doing great.
Mm. Been a gorgeous day. Just beautiful weather. Finally.
Oh, was it like that? It was
Oh,
really cold where I am.
where are you? Where are you?
Well, I'm in South Haven, but it was really cold because I went to campus today.
Oh,
Well, it was probably because I didn't have a sweater. I had a regular shirt.
oh, yeah. It was a little nippy, but it was so pretty and sunny. And
Well, yeah, yeah.
were there a lot of people at campus? On campus?
Not many. I think my class was the only one. There were many cars in the parking lot.
Yeah. Well, I. What are you taking? What are you taking? That's live.
Uh, EDHE. That's it's like a elective.
Oh, that. Who do you have for it?
Uh, K Dixon.
Oh, Casey.
Casey. Oh,
Yeah.
and then right now I was taking Dr. Smith, but I had to get out of her class so I could come in here.
Oh, do you need to go be in her class tonight?
No, we were almost finished, so I was good. I'm good.
Okay. How did you do on the recovery?
I did good. I realized it wasn't that bad.
Good. I hadn't gotten to go through them yet. I had to be out today, and I've got to be out tomorrow for some stuff. But I'll get to them. I've got them all. But
Oh,
good.
okay.
The thing about doing a recovery on this particular test is if you've already looked at chapter 10, you already know you have to be able to do this stuff in chapter 10.
Yes. That.
So if we just move on and say, well, you didn't get that, moving right along,
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
gonna
think that's going to be a problem. So
might
we'll
as
give
well
it a
just
few
start
more
off
minutes.
clean.
I had a Zoom call with my other class last night. Do you know how many people showed up?
How many? Three. Oh, zero. Zero. Oh,
Yep. I sat here for 10 minutes and watched the screen and finally just said, forget it, never mind. Apparently they didn't want to go over the test. Whatever.
that's
Hey, I can't make you. I mean, I can't
yeah.
make you do it. So we'll give people a chance. If it's just you and me, are there any particular problems you want to look at that you want to see?
Let me see.
Yeah, look at your test and unless some other people join us, there's no point in me going over 25 problems if you feel good about most of them. So
Yeah. Um,
Tuesday morning.
I think it was question 42.
What does it say? What does it say? Because mine may not be in the same number. You're in the same order.
Oh, okay. Oh, because on the thing I didn't write it down, but it was like expected return.
I tell you what, I'll bring up the whole solution thingy. I'm just gonna share my. Oh, here's what I want right here. Okay, and I'll put this down, and I'll just kind of. You can stop me when we get to the one you're concerned about. Get that down a little. Okay, the first one was pretty straightforward. This actually should be 10.5. I just spotted that a second ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 5. Okay, that's better. Okay, the second one was a portfolio where you added $10,000 to it.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the ones I missed too as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's how you
I
do
had
it.
trouble with that.
Okay, there it is. I'll just let you look at it.
Okay.
The beta of the portfolio you got and the beta of what you add is the same. So clearly, the beta of the new portfolio is going to be the same. Okay, the expected return on the new portfolio Your old portfolio was 90,000. You added 1,000 shares at $10, so that's 10,000.
So
So
10 times, yeah.
yeah, so 90% in the old portfolio, 10% in the new. So 90% times the 11 plus 10% times the 22.5. That's how I got that.
The 12, 15%. Yeah, that was one of the questions I missed.
Okay. This one, coefficient of variation.
Yeah, also that one, I missed that one, but I realized it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it was. This one, uh, these displayed okay on my big screen, but okay. You got two stocks in the portfolio, 32.5 and 67.5. So it's 32.5%, 67.5. They gave you the two betas. So it's just 32.5 times 1.5, 67.5 times the 0.7. Weighted average. It's equation number 4.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, this one, you're given the dollars. I'm not going to read the whole problem to you. Because if you need it, this is recording, so you can, go back and see it. You've got
Okay.
these 4 stocks, that much dollars, and that beta. You need to get the weights. 200,000 divided by 2 million, multiply across, beta times the weight, add it down. You were given the return on the market and the risk-free rate. So the expected return on the portfolio, remember, this is return on the market, so you have to subtract the risk-free rate. That's how you get that.
Okay.
Okay, this one, stock's got a beta of 0.6, risk-free rate's 2.25, and the market risk premium is 5.5. So the required return is 5.5.
Yeah.
Okay, Gray Manufacturing. They gave us D1. Stock price is $22.50, required return $10.50. We want the growth rate. That was one of the formulas on the sheet. It's the required return minus D1 divided by the price.
Yeah.
Okay. Free cash flow 5 is given. Constant growth rate is given. Cost of capital is given. And they're asking for horizon value 5. So you have to grow. Whoops. I had a little finger thingy there. I just did these a few minutes ago, too. There we go. $25 times 1 plus the growth rate divided by the required return minus the growth rate. Okay. D0 is $1.75. Growth rate's 3.6. Price of the stock is $34. They're asking for the required return. And there's how I'm getting it.
Okay, yeah, I think that was one of the ones I missed too. I think that was the one I was gonna mention.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. And I'm not going to post I can't post the spreadsheet, but I can post the Zoom recording. So you
Okay.
can be able to see this.
Yeah, I'll come back and see it.
Okay. This was a non-constant growth, 3 years of non-constant growth, constant growth. Set it up like that. Find P3, and then cash flow 3 is D3 plus P3. Did you do okay with that one?
And then the calculator, yes.
Good. Yeah, if you get this set up, you're good to go because you're in your cash flow worksheet. $200,000 portfolio. There are the stocks. What's the portfolio beta? Well, you have to find the weights.
The weight first.
Add down. This is non-constant, but it's free cash flow. They've only got 2 years, and then they say it's going to be constant growth. So you're finding the horizon value at 2.
For that too.
Same exact thing as we did with the
one before.
Dividend. You're just using, and they're asking for total corporate value. So that's all you need to do. Yeah, this one.
Don't have to go farther.
Yeah, on my own screen, it's fine. Okay. Free cash flow, 880 million in year 3. Expect it to grow at 5.5. Weighted average cost of capital is 10%. Cost of equity is 15. The reason I have it grayed out is because that's irrelevant. You do not need to know that.
Oh, okay.
It says nothing. They're just trying to trick you.
Yeah.
You just need to grow that and divide by the cost of capital minus the growth rate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
Oh, whoops.
13.
There it is. There it is. Okay. Outstanding issue perpetual preferred. Annual dividend $4. Required return is 6.5. What should it sell for? 4 divided by 6.5.
For some reason, I just got that wrong too, but it was like the easiest. Just divided between the two.
Radian, free cash flow, 160 million. Growth rate's going to be 5%. Cost of capital is 12.5. And again, they're asking for the corporate value. So you do, that's free cash flow 0. So you have to grow it and then divide by cost of capital minus the growth rate.
Okay.
Okay. Porter has a stock with expected return of 13.25, beta 125, risk-free rates 2. What's the risk premium on the market? And there's how I got it. Basically, it's like one of those we looked at where you plug in everything you know and solve for what you're looking for. So
Okay. Where you have to use algebra for you
yes, this is algebra.
Yeah, that's
That pesky thing, algebra. Here it is.
yeah. I figured it's not too hard. I still remember.
Good. Because it really is straightforward. I didn't put all the steps here, but we looked at them in some of those exercises we went through where
Yes.
you plug in everything you know and solve.
Yeah, actually, those are my favorite ones.
Oh, good. Reddick Enterprises, stock sales $50. Dividends projected to increase at 5.5. Required return on the stock is 9. And the required return on the stock is 9. What is the stock's expected price 3 years from today? Again, you don't need to know that. If that's what it is today, in 3 years, it's just going to grow by the growth rate.
By the growth rate in 3 years. Okay.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Okay.
Another non-constant growth. And again, if you get this set up, you got it.
On the calculator, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like well, let's see, but probably can't. Well, never mind. That's okay. It displays correctly on my big screen. Stock A is a beta of 1.3, required return 15.25. B is beta is 0.8, risk-free rate's 275. What's the required rate of return on B? Okay, it said, actually, I should have highlighted that because you have to find the market risk premium first, and that's how you find it.
Oh, okay, those are the two-step
problems.
problems.
It's a two-step thing. If I had that cute little color, I'd put it there. There we go. You use the beta of A, the required return on A, and the risk-free rate to find the market risk premium, and then plug it in to get the required return on B. Those are kind of tricky because you have to, do a couple of things.
Do two things.
This is a probability distribution. 3 states of the economy, probability, expected return, multiply across, add down.
Okay.
Equation 1. Okay, and this one is Francis expected to pay a dividend. B1 is $1.25. Constant growth 6%, beta 0.85, market risk premium 5.5, risk-free rate 4. Well, work. Come on.
What is it?
What is something or other? Come on. There, that's better. There, that's better. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is use beta, the market risk premium, and the risk-free rate to find the required return. And then it's just, equation 6, constant growth. I kind of like those because it makes you do, because that's chapter 8 and chapter 9 all roll into one.
Oh yeah, they combine both of them together.
Yeah, and I like that. Okay, whoops, zip too far. Thomas Brown, 2-stock portfolio, total value, 100,000, 65 in A, and a beta of 0.75, and the rest, which would be 35 in B, beta of 1.42. What's the beta portfolio? Yep.
And then multiply across and add down.
That's it. Corporate free cash flow. Free cash flow 175 million. It's going to grow at 5%. Cost of capital is 10. Now this one you have to go the second step because they've got the market value of debt and preferred and the number of shares. So you have to get the value of the firm, the value of equity, and then divide.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Two
the, okay.
Diversified portfolio, 100,000, 20 stocks, 5,000 in each. Portfolio beta is 1.12. You plan to sell a stock with a beta of 0.9 and use the proceeds to buy a stock with a beta of 2.5. We looked at one of these, I know, in our example. You have to, okay, so here's your portfolio without the new stock because you're selling this one.
Okay.
You're solving for the beta of the portfolio right there without the
Without it.
stock you sold. And once you get that, and we looked at one of these examples too, you turn it around the other way and put in, you're using equation 4 both times. Yeah, you're backing out the beta of the portfolio without the stock you're selling, and then you're putting in the new stock. And the new beta is 1. Go away. Didn't mean to do that.
Back it up and then plug it in, and then
Mm-hmm.
finally you can get to the answer.
And the last one, which was expected return and standard deviation. How'd you do on this one?
Standard return. I think I did good on that.
Okay. This one, the main thing, and I didn't plug the formulas into this, is just to, I mean, this one's easy. Multiply, cross, add, down. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
This one, if you just follow the steps in the formulas, you've got it.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Let me go look at, I want to go look at exhibit. I will need to give me the formula. Open that and stop sharing. I want to share something different.
Okay.
There it is. There we go. So you can see from the formulas, that's the one we were using backing out. This is the one that's tricky because you have to pay attention to order of operations and work your way out. These other 3 are all weighted average.
Wait a
This
minute.
one, you have to pay attention whether it's market risk premium or return on the market. Down here, D0 or D1, you have to pay attention to that. And this told you that was the free cash flow version. This broke it down for you and also solved it around the other way where you were solving for R,
Okay, okay.
return instead. Okay. Did that help?
Yes, yes, it did. Yes,
Nobody
Dr. Kijili.
I never saw anybody else. So I guess if you don't have any questions, we're done.
Yes, nobody else showed up, but it's good. I'll come back to this and just to like reread the questions and just to review it one more time.
Now I figured out I'm learning more about Blackboard, and Lord knows I've been using it all this time, but I hadn't been doing testing in Blackboard. Now I know how to get the problems to be in the right order, the order I want them in. So they're all in there somewhere. They just may not be in the order they were in your test. And as soon as they render this, I will post it out there tonight.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Wear a jacket. Oh, I think it's warming up. I think it's going to warm up.
It's going to work, hopefully. Yeah. Well, I like a chilly weather too, but.
Ooh, I like sweaters. I like sweaters and boots and, warm stuff. But I think we're supposed to have a little bit warmer the rest of the week. I think that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you for coming tonight. I will post this. I'll send you an email and tell you.
Okay. All right.
Say it's posted.
All right. Thank you, doctor. Bye.